Consumerism, the relentless pursuit of goods and services beyond basic needs, has become a defining characteristic of modern society. It shapes our identities, values, and aspirations. We are bombarded with advertising messages that equate happiness with owning the latest products. In this video, we'll explore how consumerism, particularly its manifestation in shopping malls and online shopping, profoundly impacts our social behaviors, values, and the environment. From a young age, we are socialized to desire material possessions. Television commercials, billboards, and social media feeds are saturated with images of people enjoying a lifestyle seemingly unattainable without acquiring specific goods and services. This constant exposure creates a culture of envy and dissatisfaction, driving us to seek fulfillment through consumption. The allure of consumerism is undeniable. It promises happiness, status, and belonging. However, this promise often rings hollow, leaving us trapped in a cycle of desire and fleeting satisfaction. As we accumulate more possessions, we may find ourselves feeling emptier, longing for something more meaningful than the temporary high of a new purchase. Shopping malls, once vibrant hubs of social interaction, have come to embody the complexities of consumerism. They are designed to entice shoppers into spending, offering a carefully curated experience that caters to our desire for convenience, entertainment, and instant gratification. The architecture, lighting, and even the scents pumped through the air are strategically orchestrated to create an atmosphere that encourages spending. The rise of shopping malls coincided with the decline of traditional public spaces like parks and town squares. As malls proliferated in suburbs, they became the primary gathering places for communities, particularly for teenagers and families. While malls offer a sense of community and belonging, this comes at a price. Our social interactions become increasingly commercialized, revolving around the act of buying and consuming. The design of malls often prioritizes consumption over genuine social interaction. Seating areas are scarce and strategically placed to encourage shoppers to move from one store to the next. The focus on consumerism within these spaces can limit opportunities for meaningful connections and contribute to a sense of isolation even amidst crowds. The advent of online shopping has dramatically transformed consumer behavior, further intensifying the culture of consumerism. With a few clicks, we can purchase virtually anything from the comfort of our homes at any time of day or night. This convenience has blurred the lines between need and want, fueling impulsive purchases and exacerbating the cycle of overconsumption. Online retailers employ sophisticated algorithms and targeted advertising to track our browsing habits and recommend product tailored to our perceived desires. This personalized approach makes it even more challenging to resist the allure of consumerism. The ease with which we can purchase goods online can lead to compulsive shopping habits and contribute to financial strain. Furthermore, online shopping fosters a sense of detachment from the products we consume. We are often unaware of the labor practices, environmental impact, and ethical considerations involved in the production and distribution of the goods we purchase online. This disconnect allows us to consume with less awareness of the potential consequences of our actions. Overconsumption, fueled by the relentless engine of consumerism, comes at a steep environmental cost. the production, packaging, and transportation of goods generate significant pollution and contribute to climate change. Meanwhile, our insatiable appetite for new products results in a staggering amount of waste, overwhelming landfills, and polluting ecosystems. Fast fashion, a particularly egregious example of consumerism's environmental impact, churns out trendy clothing at breakneck speed, encouraging consumers to constantly refresh their wardrobes. This results in a massive amount of textile waste, with garments often ending up in landfills after being worn only a handful of times. The environmental consequences of our overconsumption are dire. We are depleting natural resources at an unsustainable rate, polluting our air and water, and contributing to the climate crisis. Addressing this crisis requires a fundamental shift in our consumption patterns, moving away from disposable culture towards more sustainable practices. Consumerism's impact on values, materialism, status, and the erosion of community. Consumerism's impact extends far beyond the environment. It has profound implications for our values, relationships, and overall well-being as we become increasingly preoccupied with material possessions. We risk neglecting more meaningful aspects of life, such as personal relationships, community involvement, and personal growth. Materialism, the relentless pursuit of wealth and possessions, is a natural consequence of a consumerist society. When we define our self-worth by what we own, we become trapped in a never-ending cycle of seeking validation through material goods. This insatiable desire for more can lead to feelings of inadequacy, anxiety, and dissatisfaction. Moreover, consumerism can erode our sense of community. As we focus on individual acquisition, we may become less inclined to invest in our communities and contribute to the common good. This can lead to a decline in social capital and a weakening of the social fabric that binds us together. Beyond the shopping cart, resisting consumerism and seeking alternative values. While consumerism's grip on modern society is undeniable, there are glimmers of hope. A growing movement of individuals and communities are challenging the dominant consumerist paradigm, seeking alternative values and ways of life that prioritize well-being, sustainability, and social justice. This resistance takes many forms, from embracing minimalist lifestyles and reducing consumption to supporting local businesses and advocating for ethical production practices. By shifting our focus from material possessions to experiences, relationships, and personal growth, we can begin to break free from the cycle of consumerism and create a more fulfilling and sustainable way of life. Education plays a crucial role in fostering critical thinking about consumerism and promoting alternative values. By raising awareness about the social, environmental, and personal consequences of overconsumption, we can empower individuals to make more conscious and responsible choices. The future of consumption, sustainable practices, and conscious consumerism. As we move further into the 21st century, the challenges posed by consumerism will only become more pressing. Climate change, resource depletion, and social inequality demand that we rethink our relationship with consumption and embrace more sustainable practices. Conscious consumerism, characterized by mindful purchasing decisions that consider the social and environmental impact of our choices, offers a potential path forward. By supporting businesses that prioritize ethical sourcing, fair labor practices and sustainable production methods, consumers can exert their influence to drive positive change. Technological advancements also have the potential to contribute to a more sustainable future. From innovative recycling technologies to platforms that promote sharing and circular economies, innovation can help us decouple economic growth from resource depletion and environmental degradation. Navigating the consumerist landscape. Consumerism's influence on modern culture is profound and pervasive. It shapes our values, influences our behaviors, and leaves a lasting impact on our planet. While the allure of material possessions and the convenience of modern consumption are undeniable, we must recognize the hidden costs associated with our choices. Navigating the consumerist landscape requires conscious effort and critical thinking. By challenging the dominant narrative that equates happiness with material possessions, we can begin to shift our priorities and embrace more meaningful and sustainable ways of life. The future of our planet and the well-being of generations to come depend on our willingness to make more conscious and responsible choices.